I'm a veteran, better than whoever step in the ring. So why the heck would these judges wanna come step to the king? See, I'm the best with the lectures, you gotta prep for these things. I try to tell them, impress them, then let's get left with the green. See, I put money in this shit, so my investment is key. So if ain't no money involved, then don't send no message to me. See, I'm only fucking with bosses, all you peasants can leave. And don't touch the rims on my Impala 73.
What's up, y'all? This is Blair from Blair Boy Bullies. Just checking in with y'all real quick, give y'all a quick little video, get this channel started real quick. Just wanted to give y'all some insight on Toki. Toki is she's about to be a year and 1 month old, in about 5 days on the 10th. She is 2 times Dax. She's 2 times Lucky Luciano, and she's 2 times Crazy Natives Wendy. For me, I think she's like the perfect base model. Like, put it like this, like that first time you was able to get a car, a brand new car, you went to the lot, you was like, yeah, let me look at these. Look at the Chargers. You know, you got the base model Chargers, you got the RTs, you got the Hellcats, and then I think there's one called the Demon. It's like 1 of 20. Probably look at that Demon, you'd be like, let me look at the base models. You like what it looks like, but you know it's lacking some of the luxurious components that you would like on it. Toki, I believe, is just that. She is just under she's just under 15 inches at the withers. She's still gaining weight. She just finished her first heat at the end of the year. Actually, crossing over the year was when she was going into her heat. Started just before Christmas, ended just after the first week of January, right before her birthday. But I really think she is the base model for where you want to start at. You can see a lot of things that's very correct with her. For instance, she has a great, perfect top line. She has nice gait. She has nice straight pasterns. Pasterns. She has no cowhocks, no stiff stifles. She has nice tight feet. Only real thing I want to change is she does have a slight underbite, and of course I want to add some mass to her. I want to add some muscle, some bone, some dome, some neck. But that's pretty much it. I don't really want to take too much from her. I just really want to add to her, and that's actually what I'm going to do with her first breeding. Her first breeding I had set up since before I even had her purchased. Me and somebody, we talked about it. I was like, man, if I like her, I'm gonna get her, and if I get her, we breed her with your stud. And I got her. I liked her. He likes her. I love her, actually. He loves her. So we're just gonna go from there. Build the kennel from there. I will be keeping some of her pups. Like I said, she has a great top line, great structure all around. I like the stop on her head. I do kind of want to shorten the muzzle up a little bit, but it's really just tweaking it to my liking at this point. It's really nothing that needs to be taken away, nothing that really needs to be corrected, other than, like I said, she has a slight underbite, and that's about it. Everything else I just want to add to it. But right now they just over here, they're playing. They always do this. They just look around this pile of twigs and branches. I really need to get this out of here, but kind of have a back problem, so doing a lot of manual labor is very taxing on me. So I got to do things piece by piece. So eventually I'm gonna get to this, but I'm gonna clean up this whole backyard actually. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all how my kennel is gonna look. My kennel, when I come in here, see that there's a gate right here going all the way, or fence, I mean, going all the way across, so I can have me a little gate entrance right here. I want to make sure that I have me a little portion of backyard, they have their portion of backyard, which it is still from right where I'm at. This is all the backyard still that they would have. So it's not like I'm taking a whole lot. I just want to make sure I keep some to myself, so I can have some stuff back here as well. But of course I'm gonna clear out all these trees. Sorry, I didn't know if my finger was in the way that the whole time. If it was, I'm sorry. I didn't grab my gimbal when I came outside. I didn't know how cold it was because it's been pretty cold the last few days, so I didn't want my hands out here freezing and try to record something, so I didn't even think to grab it. But it's actually pretty warm out here right now. See, and as you can see, she has great drive. She's lacking no drive. But I'm clear out all these trees, all these trees, branches, extra materials from when they were building this. Sorry, I just got through washing my hands because I tore up some chicken and I didn't want the chicken on my hands, and I forgot to put some lotion on, so I'm not really that ashy all the time. But of course I'm gonna tear this down, get all this stuff out of here, but I want to have my kennel set up like right up along here, for my dogs that I'm keeping, my yard stock. Have a little play area set up over here. As a matter of fact, these two these old clothing line poles, I'm gonna dig these up, repurpose them, get the rust off of them, paint them up, because they're very sturdy. They're old. They were made when we were using metal and all that to make materials, so they're very sturdy still. They're not corroded at all. It's just got some rust on it because the paint came off. But I do remember when my granny had this house, and when the lines were actually connected, and I remember her all the time coming out here and hanging up clothes. And I would come out here because it used to smell so good. You know that smell when you got them freshly washed clothes, and then they get to air dry out in the air. If you never experienced that, man, that was like one of those nostalgia moments that I remember from when I was a kid. But yeah, I'm gonna take those poles, and then I'm gonna put one over here, tie some pool toys up to it so they can work out over here. I also want to have like an A-frame over here. This tree is the only trunk I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna cut the tree obviously, but I want to cut the trunk to probably about right here, which is probably about 3.5 feet off the ground. Just cut it flat, and then I'm gonna use that as like my little practicing stack table. I want to try to knock off some of these roots at the bottom if I can, and just level that off right there. Over here is where I want to have my puppy area, right behind the garage. Have them where this pile of sticks is. Have them stationed right here, and then the other pole that's over there for the old clothing line, I'm gonna bring that over here and have it as a pool toys for the pups. I want to have this area like enclosed just for the pups over here, so they have their own area. And then from there, it's just like they still would have so much room to just run around and play over here, because it's a lot. It might not seem like a lot on the camera. I mean, you can kind of get like somewhat of an idea just by looking from the corner of the yard is right here. So from right here all the way over to there, that's pretty much the width that they'll have. And then if you take that same corner from right there all the way over to right there, which is actually kind of like right behind this, there's the other corner, that'd be the length that they'd have. So it's gonna be a very, very large amount of area that they'll still have. That'll be the first process that I'm gonna go through, is getting the yard taken care of. After her first litter, everything from her first litter is going towards getting the yard taken care of, getting kennels put back here, getting a fence put back here to separate the yard, and also I'm gonna replace this garage, because there's some things I want to do with this garage that'll also involve the kennel. But that's about it. I just really wanted to show you guys really a little bit about Toki and kind of about where I'm kind of going with things. I do have my ideal dog in mind, where I want to get to. Eventually I want to get to being able to produce a grand champion pocket out of my own yard. I want to produce a grand champion. So I hope everybody does stay along for the ride. Watch me grow, watch me go, see what I produce, and just support me along the way. You don't have to necessarily purchase any of your pups from me, but if you do, I greatly appreciate it, because you'll be part of the growth of Blurred Boy Bullies. You'll of course be a part of the family, but most importantly, you'll be a part of seeing something that turns into something great. So that being said, I'm gonna let them keep playing for a little bit, and then I'm going to go inside and feed them. That's about it. It's early in the day still. It's like, I want to say it's like 10 something, or just about 11 o'clock in the morning. So this is their first time, well, not their first time out. I let them out. I kind of got cut off, but I was just letting you know that, yeah, they've already been outside earlier. They went outside. I take them outside first thing in the morning to go to the bathroom, and then I let them go play. This is their first time coming out to play for the day. Try to get them out 2, sometimes 3 times a day, just so they can run around and whatnot, stretch their legs, play.